Hello. Welcome to our Northwest School Division webinar series for literacy, including Saskatchewan Reads, Saskatchewan Reads for Admin, and Provincial Writing. My name is Jennifer Dorval, and I am leading this webinar on behalf of the Northwest School Division Literacy Team. This webinar will explore the resources available to Northwest School Division teachers and administrators regarding literacy supports that are available. Saskatchewan Reads is a document with online resources and supports created in response to the provincial reading, writing, and math outcome to support better practice in effective reading instruction. All classroom teachers and school administrators should peruse and familiarize themselves with this valuable resource and all of the online videos, writings, and extras that have been shared provincially from school divisions, including our own. Each school has the paper document. However, so much more can be found online. As well, it is worth noting that our Northwest School Division YouTube channel features specific Saskatchewan Reads webinars to make document exploration come to life and highlight our Northwest School Division schools. Online, you will also find the Saskatchewan Reads for Middle Years document. The website is developed to support all students from kindergarten to grade 9, so it is definitely worth checking out. Another resource developed by a provincial literacy team that included Northwest School Division representation was Saskatchewan Reads for Administrators to promote strategies for leading a Saskatchewan Reads school. Once again, paper copies can be found in schools. However, the website features the document itself as well as extra supports, videos, and again, shared information. There are modules developed to help implement staff professional development that can easily be printed off with step-by-step instructions, ideas, and materials included, so you can lead a literacy professional development meeting and learn alongside staff members. The modules can be easily adapted for a variety of age levels and grades, for time, and for staff understanding. The planning guide in the document and online goes through what administrators should be doing to develop a culture of literacy throughout the school year, including before the students even arrive. To support the easy navigation of Saskatchewan Reads for administrators, and to support every school administrator where they're at, members of the Division Literacy Team, with help from Caitlin Harmon, our Communication Officer, created a flowchart. Administrators can go through the flowchart to reflect and assess where they are at, where they should go moving forward, and to determine what resources are available at each step with specific reference to where to access all of the supports. Northwest School Division was one of 3 school divisions chosen across the province to be part of a formative assessment of Saskatchewan Reads implementation. Northwest School Division was chosen because of our initial progress that was made. This was an opportunity to develop a picture of the progress we had made. It was our way of shining a light on the promising practices of Northwest School Division teachers and administrators in schools, to better understand some of our challenges and barriers towards implementation, as well as to develop actionable recommendations from an outside set of eyes. And it continues to assist in our growth and success to date. Dr. Jim Jutras, a former Director of Education and Professor in Educational Administration at the University of Saskatchewan, was contracted to lead this formative assessment process through the ministry and was in Northwest School Division schools. We have seen year-over-year growth with our students reading at or above grade level, and with continued hard work and dedication, we are on our way to meeting the Northwest School Division strategic plan goal of 80% of students at or above grade level in reading. These rubrics were developed to determine key classroom and leadership practices, and they are for teachers and leaders who wish to use them for reflection or for self-assessment of their classroom and leadership practices. Each school should have paper copies of these implementation rubrics. However, they can also be found online. The provincial writing rubrics were developed collaboratively by teachers and ministry personnel to support the writing outcome of 80% will be at grade level or above in reading, writing, and math. The educators that developed the rubrics were directed by the outcome owners to create holistic 4-level writing rubrics from grades 1 to grade 12. Official data collection began in the 2017-2018 school year as outlined by the education sector's strategic plan. The holistic writing rubrics are available for all grades and all teachers. All teachers from grades 1 to grade 9 are expected to use the holistic rubrics and officially collect and submit data in June of each school year. The Northwest School Division started collecting this data for the first time in June 2017 so as to establish a baseline for each school year. As educators, we are familiar with analytical assessments and evaluation for data collection in writing, and therefore you likely utilize more comprehensive and diagnostic rubrics and assessments in your everyday practice. Therefore, it is important to understand that these holistic rubrics will not replace your analytical assessments. Holistic assessment, which makes performance assessment of writing possible, does not provide specific diagnostic information. This holistic writing assessment provides a comprehensive yet general view of a student's written language development. By gathering writing samples as data throughout the school year and across multiple pieces and styles of writing, assessment of student writing will be done using the teacher's professional judgment with the provincial writing rubric. Teachers are encouraged to look at several samples of a student's writing to determine the most consistent level of writing, putting emphasis on the most recent writing samples. Exemplars are important in decision-making regarding the assessment of student writing. The Saskatchewan Professional Development Unit has created exemplars which may be helpful for you and can be found on the STF website through SPDU. A writing continuum has also been created and contains information directly from the respective language arts curricula. The continuum provides an overview of the writing skills, text forms, and strategies for each grade. The continuum is not intended to replace ELA curriculum documents, but is provided as a supplemental resource. All of this information can be found on the Ministry Curriculum website, Ed Online Blackboard, under Provincial Assessments. However, each school should also have paper copies, including the black and white and color blocked copies of both the continuum and the rubrics. Schools in the division have been provided with resources such as Fontes and Pinnell benchmark assessment kits, leveled literacy intervention kits to support intervention, known as the LLI kits, trait crates to support writing from kindergarten to grade 8, as well a variety of resource books for teachers to support research-based reading and writing strategies and effective teaching practice are found in each school. Every month, the literacy team sends out a literacy newsletter to provide information and strategy supports. You will also note that each week the literacy team includes a resource or item in the weekly Northwest School Division e-news that Caitlin Harmon sends to everyone. The Northwest School Division literacy team is always willing to help and support students through teachers and administrators. Our team includes Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction, Erin Oakes, Coordinator of Student Services, Jennifer Dorval, Learning Coaches, Cheryl Treptow, Kristen Beacott, Lindsay Lorndorf, Amanda Miazga, and Rebecca Atkinson, Principals, Dawn Paler and Susan Plant, and a school-based instructional facilitator and literacy teacher, Anita Dolan. Please contact one of us or go through your school's learning coach.